What's up, YouTube? Good morning. It's Mark Anthony here with Not Your Father's Crypto. Today, I wanted to get into a NFT project, Clay Nation, that is functioning on the Web3 based platform on the Cardano blockchain. So similar to Bored Ape and Hype, not as obviously lucrative and successful, but this Clay Nation project is going to be, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, on the Cardano blockchain as it stands today. Not too many people are familiar with the Cardano NFT blockchain side of things. However, the project and the marketing and all that stuff that we're going to get into later on is looking very promising down the road. Secondly, we're going to get into the Cardano chart as a coin and talk about that and how that may play a role into the price and possibly the price prediction of these Clay Nation NFTs down the road. Here you can see on CoinMarketCap, Cardano is still rounded out as a top 10 cryptocurrency listed. However, they have fallen from that 3-hole into probably the top 10. And as you can see with some of the meme coins and other coins like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, it's surprising to me that Cardano is almost being surpassed by them in terms of total market cap. However, the outlook of Cardano and what they have to bring to the table moving forward is very interesting, because if you know anything about Cardano and how their token operates and their roadmap, they're not even close to being on their 5th phase, and when everything would be completed and fully advanced in their system and protocols. I believe they're only on the 2nd phase. So there's a lot promising in terms of hype and outlook that when it comes to Cardano that we should be all optimistic about. Let's get into the actual project that this video is being created to talk about. On March 31st, on Twitter, it was released that Snoop Dogg and the founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, will hold a Twitter space. And in this Twitter space, they're going to reveal their partnership that will be about the Clay Nation NFT and the investor Snoop Dogg, who has also been involved in other cryptocurrency projects and pretty active in the space in terms of marketing and advertising across the board, not just with Cardano, but with all cryptocurrencies. It is very interesting to see his impact in terms of getting this project off the ground and the resale market, due to the fact that the 10,000 minted have already been sold out. So if you want to get a hold of a Clay Nation NFT, you're going to have to look into the secondary market, and those prices, which we will show in a second, floor prices are not as crazy. It could be a good entry point. I do not own one myself. However, the relative nature of the price compared to some of the Bored Apes and Mutant Apes, if you're really truly a believer in the Cardano side of things, then this may be a good long option for you if you are an NFT investor. So I wanted to get into a little bit about that and say that this video here seems to be a trailer in which on the Twitter they unveiled their Twitter space announcement that will go down on April 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern, 1800 UTC time. And we're going to take a little bit of time and watch this, because for all those Snoop Dogg fans out there, this is definitely exciting.
Hey, Champ, I've been checking out that Cardano, and this Web3 stuff is exciting to me.
Yeah, they got some cool claymations too.
Oh, shit, that's my music.
Hey, Snoop, it's Charles Hoskinson here. I'm trying to get in contact with you, man. Call me sometime.
Let's look it up.
And there you have it. So that will go down on April 5th for anybody who's looking for more information on what is going to be released. And looking forward to that, as, in my opinion, as an investor myself, Cardano is my largest holder and my longest play. Not financial advice, but that is definitely a cryptocurrency that I am looking forward to the future and hopefully one day surpassing all-time highs. So let's get into that Cardano chart and look at the way that it's trading currently. It's interesting to note that the last time I bought it was at the 1.2 level, and I have been buying it all the way down since the Russia crisis with Ukraine. And that dip, you can see everything across the board has fell, but getting it at that 1.2 level was kind of like a significant resistance line in the last 5 months. But we're going to take a look at the yearly chart, and you can see how we have took a dive below that dollar threshold, and it seems like that's too cheap. So with other investors alike, I feel like we have that conversation daily on, should we buy Cardano? Should we buy Cardano? It just seems too cheap of an asset not to hold in your wallet. So definitely one that if you look at how at $3 back in September in 2021, kind of when everything was popping off in the fall, around that time of year, every cryptocurrency was going crazy. But Cardano at $3 was something definitely that everybody was bullish about. A lot of predictions into the $12 range. They're on, and 2026, I think, is the one that I've been kind of holding on to, is that they look at Cardano as a $12 coin in 2026. That is just something that I'm extremely bullish on, but you can see kind of the tumble that we've taken and down from that $3 level that, dollar cost averaging right now probably is my strategy in my own personal bag, just because, in my opinion, I feel like it's, like I said earlier, on the second phase out of 5, this is just too cheap of an asset not to hold. So also, let's get into a couple of these actual NFTs and take a look at them. For all those sculptors out there and creative minds alike, definitely interesting how it takes more of a three-dimensional feel instead of like that traditional JPEG pixelization that you see with a lot of the more commonly found NFTs that, from a popularity and rarity standpoint, that you see across the board. But definitely sticks out. Interesting that the one of the attributes and kind of selling points of these Clay Nation NFTs is that they are all one-of-ones. So it's not like your traditional templates where you have your monkey or you have your shark or you have your dragon, whatever, just whatever your traditional animal is, a dog, cat, what have you, and they take the templates and then they just build off of them with, special hats, glasses, accessories, clothes, skin color, hair color, and whatnot. That's just kind of a way that they differentiate these. However, with Clay Nation NFTs, these are all one of a kind. So you will never own one that resembles anybody else's, and that is definitely a selling point. And as you can see, the floor price being at $31.24, ADAs, that is ADA, whatever you call it. I just say ADA, but $31.24 seems pretty reasonable compared to if you saw the floor price when some of the other NFT projects that have taken off that get backed by larger scale celebrities and investors, and then they've blossomed into, 300 ETH cells, and really the sky's the limit on some of the rare ones. But myself, I'm not a huge NFT investor. I think they are more of a novelty, in my opinion, but definitely not a bad sprinkle of your ADA if you want to throw 3,000 or so on a Clay Nation one-of-a-kind NFT. I definitely think the popularity will rise as the Cardano blockchain develops and the implementation of Web3 and the overall price of ADA increases. That will also cause these NFTs to rise. With all that being said, I hope you guys could take some valuable points out of this video, and to take some words and twist them out of the great Snoop Dogg. This is nothing but an NFT thing, baby. This is Mark Anthony with Not Your Father's Crypto. Have a day. See you in the next one.